There's a new feature now that will let you update a user's name and email address. And you can access it by going to the user's detail page and finding this edit name and email. So when you get here, the web page will load with the user's details. So you can change their name. Now, users can enter their own names in the app and on the website. What happens here is that this will not override whatever the user says his or her name is, but it will override how it appears to you in reports for attendance at your event. So this can override names or emails that previously you've probably found to be not very helpful. But this will only appear to you. It won't appear in the user's app. So once you have overridden a user's name, any changes that they make will be invisible to you. So you might want to just stay on top of things like changing surnames after people get married. But this will be something that is permanent, but you can make additional changes after you do this. You can also make changes or corrections to emails. So if there's a number missing from here, but you are limited to adding emails that are in your school's address. So you can't add a Gmail or a Hotmail account or email. You can only add emails that are ones that have been defined as being associated with your school. You can also add new addresses, and I'll do one here to generate an error. So I'm changing this and adding another one, and you'll get feedback when it's finished about what was successful and what wasn't. So the email has been updated. It has done a check and found that Wes at I Attended is assigned to somebody else. And if I click on this, I can go to the Wes Brazier account and edit that if necessary, but it's trying to prevent there being accounts that get crossed up by having the same account, the same email account. And then also we've updated the name. So if I go back to the user details, I should see it will show me Jimmy Duncan, and the email will be James D10. One other thing just to note, if you're wondering why you might not be able to edit an email even though it is at your school, is that if somebody's used that email to log into their account, so that it's their login identity, that also can't be changed. But any other emails that they add, those you have ability to edit. So we'll go back to this user's records, and so it should show up as Jimmy Duncan, and here's our new email. So I'm going to change that back just quickly to show you how this works. Change this back to James at J Duncan, submit it, updated those. Now if I go back, these will have changed as well. Now that's not going to automatically update the records for previous attendance. They'll all be entered under the name of that user at the time, but any attendance from here on out will be recorded as being from the name or the email that you've just created.